It's been a cold afternoon. 44 degrees right now. It's been raining for 2 days straight. I think we got about 10 inches of rain last night. The creek rose about 4 feet last night. Got a single turkey that just came and walked over the swag. Gobble gobble. Just a lone hen. Didn't it? I think so. I was wrong. He's got like a 3-inch beard on him. I think he heard me. That's one bright ass light. Nah, give me 2 beers.
2 beers?
Yeah. Yeah, I better make it 3. Okay, make it 4. No. Why was your light going on and off? Oh man, it sticks out like a sore thumb. Yeah. But I mean, that LED is like freaking lights it up from a long way away. Yeah, I got a ton of shit. Yeah, that
5 or 6 points came out and stood there at the feeder for a minute. Didn't even look at the deal. The dogs ate that powder.
Yeah, a little spike came by, stared at my 4-wheeler for about 5 minutes. Then walked right by here, across the creek, and went over to that feeder. I had just got done doing English muffin too.
Really?
Oh, they could care less. He looped back around. Go. Oh, you see that butt cross? I said, you see that butt cross right between me and you? Just now. Well, there was a doe right up here by me just for about 5 minutes. I just got the camera up and running, and you said that, have I seen anything, and then that butt crossed up there. But I think I might have got it on film. That doe is running around like a fool down here. stand next to the four-wheeler across the creek and right over there. And he smacked on that rice brand for a little while. He's just a year and a half old. Little Spike. He's probably about 135 pounds, so he's pretty good size. Here's the new rifle, 4570 Marlin. I guess I need a wide angle to get a good view of it. I've got a wrap on the stock, a wrap on the hoop, and a Marlin brand vintage gun strap. Hopefully I'll get to use it this weekend. I had a Spike come by earlier, but I was just feeding my fat base. But we don't shoot spikes on this lease. That's what I drove through on the way in this morning. This one little water hole closest to me is definitely headlight deep. I've never been down here when it was flooded this much. That's the little creek I cross. There's a culvert in there. It looks like it's at least a foot deep. There's my feeder over there. It's got water just running underneath it. Yeah. 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 Oh well.
been a cold afternoon. 44 degrees right now. It's been raining for 2 days straight. I think we got about 10 inches of rain last night. The creek rose about 4 feet last night, and everything's been flooded here. I think I'm going to finish the hunt here tonight and go hunt the pipeline tomorrow. When I drove in here today, the thing looked like a lake. I didn't realize what I was driving into because my headlights don't shine far enough. But had I known how far I had to drive across the water, that's the way in. And that's the way out. And it's still raining right now. So I've decided that I'm going to load up everything tonight. And Stevie's going to pick me up at the farmhouse up the road. We'll put the four-wheeler on a trailer it back to camp, because it's like 4 miles back to camp. I drove out here on the highway this morning. I tried to drive the back way, but the creek by the camp was flooded. It was about 3.5 feet deep. Galloway tried to cross it about 10 years ago and floated his four-wheeler and flipped it. I wasn't about ready to do the same thing, so I just turned around and drove the long way around. Good thing I didn't try to drive across the bridge, because the bridge was about 2 feet underwater. It's probably still 10 inches underwater right now. Well, this is Kenny signing off for now. I'm going to do some hard hunting for the next 2.5 hours. I've seen like 10 deer this morning. Just 3 different small little does. I got one that's got spikes that look like bananas. We've been calling him the banana buck. He's got like foot-long, curved, inch-round spikes. So he's going to be the banana buck this year. And he's been chasing does all over down here. A little spike, and I saw 8-point right at daylight, about 150 yards behind me. I caught it in a mirror. As soon as I turned around and got my rifle out the window, he was just up against the tree line, and I couldn't make out his head or anything. Just could barely see him standing there looking back down this way. He was probably trying to decide whether or not he was going to walk across that water. And he decided he wasn't going to, so he walked off in the woods. Never saw him again. Yeah. So, back to hunting. Stuff up. That's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. I swear. Wind must be blowing towards me. Where's that big buck at?
Cooking some sausage up. That's how you get the deer to come out. And the wind's blowing right towards them. They walked right underneath my stand. Give me a milk control for this. Well, here comes another one. I hope the sound of this sausage doesn't scare them off. You know how it is. Smells and stuff would scare them off. Yeah, them smells would just scare these deer off. They get a whiff of anything human. Those smells just are a hunter's worst nightmare. Those deer smell that, and they won't be around for miles. Oh, there's a few right there. I guess they like Owen sausage. Or is it the English muffin? Can't really tell, but it does not scare them at all. They're making all their rounds, hitting all the feeders. Yeah, when deer hunting, you need to control your scent. You never know when a deer will walk right next to your stand and your scent will spook them off. They're real sensitive to smells. He's going to get wind of this biscuit and come over here and fight me for it. They sure like the smell of the fresh toast in the morning. There ain't nothing a deer likes better than a hot breakfast jack in the morning. I read in the magazine that the scent will drive deer away. That deer walked right past my stand when I was frying up the sausage. Apparently it's not too spooked from the smell of it. This is Hunter Kenny. The first video I replayed and realized that my lens was fogged over and messed up the entire video. So this is the last day of a 5-day hunt. The rut's been going on. We had 3 days of heavy rain, flooded everywhere, tremendous flood. If y'all see some of the video and pictures later on in this video, y'all know what I'm talking about. Hunting out here in Louisiana, about an hour out of Shreveport. When it rains, this land out here just holds water. It doesn't run off. It takes a long time for it to run off. Seen lots of bucks, lots of does, lots of bucks chasing does. No mature deer. The biggest deer I saw was an 8 point 2 mornings ago, and his antlers were only the width of his ears. He's got a couple more years to go. They're out there, but I didn't see any yet. Had a good time out here. Mitch's son-in-laws brought their grandkids out here. Mike White brought his son out here. He just actually shot a 7 point just a few minutes ago. I just saw him driving out. That'll probably be the only deer that was killed this weekend. We all had a good time, a lot of good fellowship, a lot of good eating. A lot of deer. Deer all day long, every day. That's what I like to see. Could have shot me a doe many times, but I think I'm gonna wait. There's too much of a chance of these does running around and drawing a buck out after them during the rut, so you really don't want to shoot a doe at this time of the year. You either shoot a doe really early or shoot a doe after the rut has cooled off a little bit. Well, I hope y'all enjoy some of the footage I took. It was fun taking the videos, and I'll be back next weekend, I think. Got 2.5 weeks before Christmas.
Don't think the wife's going to let me come the weekend before Christmas, but I will be here next weekend. I'll never forget, about 10 years ago, I let a buddy of mine hunt my stand. Hey Kenny, can I hunt your stand? Sure. Here's the key. Well, I was at Bed Bath & Beyond. Never forget it. Phone rings. My buddy calls me up. Hey, you know how you said you'd let me hunt your stand? Yeah. Well, I was sitting in your stand about 7 o'clock in the morning. This big buck comes out right to your feeder. Why drop him? Well, he won big buck that year. It took me a while to get over it. Even though I said, sure, go on my stand. I felt like crap for at least 2 months, and they rubbed it in my face the entire time. Occasionally it still gets brought up. But you know what? You live and learn. If you tell a buddy he can hunt your stand, and he shoots the biggest deer ever on the lease, so be it. You gotta live with it. Or you shouldn't be sharing your stands. So it just takes a little bit of eating crow, and you swallow it down with a cold beer, and who knows, maybe that big buck will walk out the next time you're in the stand. I hope y'all enjoy some of this footage I've got of the wildlife and the deer. I tell you what, when I was hunting down in the bottoms and I drove in that morning, I didn't realize how bad it was flooded. And when I drove out, I was kind of scared, because when the headlights go underwater, you're wondering if the four-wheeler's going to flip over going in that deep of water. Luckily I made it out, because here I am. Just don't stop. Once you start going through that water, just keep on going. Hopefully them tires got enough momentum to carry you over the deep spots. Well, they did. I made it out. Thank God. But had a lot of fun. It's all part of deer hunting. I'll see y'all next weekend. Kenny out.